Guys and gals, I want to give you a little information how to get a patent. You're coming here because you probably have an inventive idea. You want to get patent, you want to make $1 million on it. Let me tell you the facts of life. Is getting a patent, unless you have a lot of money, is going to be very difficult to do. But guess what? The federal government figured that out. Just like the 1040EZ, the federal government has something called a provisional patent. So you can file a provisional patent. You need to understand the critical importance of a provisional patent. A provisional patent is a defensive means that you can get to put patent pending on your product right now, and in the drafting of your provisional patent application, you can describe many different inventive ideas. And when it comes time to converting your provisional patent to a non-provisional patent, you can choose to pick the elements you want to have to use in your non-provisional patent and not have issues with the examiner saying you have new matter. This is why I teach to discuss many variants of your inventive idea, not just the one you're thinking of in this moment. I help you to understand you need to describe your inventive idea, something that a fifth grader can understand to a person skilled in the art can understand. Describing your product to one skilled in the art is considered enabling disclosure. So you need to have an enabling disclosure, and all of this information is in this video course with an example. So you can, if you're so driven, can file your provisional patent application within 2 hours of getting the provisional patent video course. And it's extremely easy to follow the information. So let me make it clear one more time here. What I want you to appreciate and understand is don't get hung up on getting a patent on something. Instead, get hung up on protecting your idea so that you can move forward to share your ideas and have the security knowing that your inventive idea is protected with provisional patent application. And a provisional patent application is prior to getting a patent, which is actually the government's way of granting you a monopoly on your idea. So if you have an improvement on some product, you have a monopoly. That's what a patent's for. You have the right to defend your monopoly and have people enter in negotiations to sell your monopoly. So I will give you one example of a critically important to understand the value of a provisional patent. Is a few students at Caltech came up with the idea, hey, let's take pictures of all the apartments on these streets and we'll link them up to GPS data. And we know that is Google Street View. So when you go to Google, type an address, you can drag the man down there and you can look at the streets. That's what these students did. In their provisional patent application, they just described something as simple as linking GPS data to photographs of houses on the street. So Google calls it Street View. So these students are in line for multiple millions of dollars from Google. So don't let your inventive idea go away because you think you can't do it. You can. That's why the federal government wants you to get a provisional patent. And of course they want you to convert that patent to a non-provisional patent. And the provisional patent again is designed to be easy to use. The problem with the easy to use part is it's just about as easy to use as the 1040EZ on filling out your taxes on every April 15th. So what I provide for you in the video course is a very easy to follow guide to filling out all the forms you need to fill out to have your provisional patent filed within 2 hours. I also give you some critically important language to put within your provisional patent and help you with some of the other verbiage and the knowing of how the system works. Once you understand how the system works, you'll be able to hire an attorney with a little more education. That's critically important to keeping the price reasonable, because attorneys will charge based on your value of what they offer. If you think it's really, 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 really hard, then you're likely to pay a lot of money. So this isn't hard stuff. It's simple. It's easy language to do. And good luck on your invention, and feel free to call me. My information is at the bottom of the website, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.